Welcome to the first edition of Jessica Reviews. In this episode, I will be reviewing the book Marley Me by John Broken. This book is, without giving too much information away, it is about the lifetime of a family pet. The dog Marley. Picture. He was bought by newlyweds as, a dog to have to, grow up with the family. Kids came along and, when they grew up with Marley, and then eventually the dog grows up too. And the whole book covers 13 years of Marley's life, and it's about how much of a wonderful dog that he really was. And it is a great book. It is very well written. The writer was a writer for many publications, paper. He had a column in a paper in Florida where he lived. Told in the book he had a piece in a magazine in Pennsylvania, and he worked for a newspaper in Pennsylvania where he moved to, and he is very well written, and I 100% recommend this book to anyone. It does not matter if you hate animals. You still get a lot out of this book. It touches you. It is a wonderful addition to anyone's library, especially animal lovers, especially someone who has lost a pet, or who has had to have a pet put down, or who has had a pet for many, many years over its basically entire lifetime, such as Marley was. It's the only book that I, an avid reader, can recall that made me cry. And I did. It touched me because my family had to put our own dog down, Lady, a Basset Hound, about 3 years ago, and it was so hard. And much of it reminded me the same way towards the end, but I'm sure any person who's had dogs or even cats, I'm sure they would read this book and like, that sounds like what I went through. In addition to the wonderful writing, there are also some pictures. A picture of Marley as a puppy. And then with the family. And then towards the end of Marley's long, wonderful life. And finding out that there is a movie being made, or is in post-production right now, to come out this December, is a wonderful treat. I'm very much looking forward to it, starring Owen Wilson and Jennifer Aniston. They are both in it. Jennifer Aniston and Owen Wilson obviously play the couple, John and his wife, who adopt Marley. Jennifer Aniston will play the wife, Jenny, Dog Marley. And you can see that they put on the front, Life and Love, the World's Worst Dog. Marley is quite the adventurous scamp, and you'll love to read about his antics as you go through the book. But there is an interview in the back of my book, and it says, one of the questions was, what was the biggest lesson you took away from your relationship with Marley? That commitment matters. That in good times and bad, in sickness and in health, really means something. We didn't give up on Marley when it could have been easy to, and in the end he came through and proved himself to be a great and memorable pet. Next question is, so he's not really the world's worst dog. No. So, don't let that part of the book fool you. Marley is a wonderful dog, and Marley and Me is a wonderful book and a great addition to a pet lover's library, and it will tear at your heartstrings, and you will cry if you're like me, an animal lover and a dog lover.